Potato chip exercise. Take a moment to settle into a comfortable position. Let your body relax. Your feet firmly on the ground. Your hands resting in your lap or holding the chips. Close your eyes or keep a soft gaze and allow yourself to arrive fully in this moment. Feel the weight of your body. The gentle rhythm of your breath. And the stillness that begins to emerge as you bring your attention inward. Pick up the first chip. Notice its texture as it rests in your fingers. Rough. Slightly oily. With tiny ridges or smooth edges depending on its shape. Observe its imperfections. The variations in its golden color. Perhaps specks of seasoning. Or a slight sheen from the oil. Bring it closer to your nose and inhale deeply. What do you notice? A savory richness. Perhaps a faint warmth of spices. Or the neutral comfort of salt. Slowly place the chip in your mouth. But don't chew yet. Let it rest on your tongue. Feel its dry, rigid surface. And the first hint of saltiness dissolving. When you're ready, begin to chew deliberately. Notice the sound of the crunch. Sharp. Satisfying. Almost rhythmic. Pay attention to how the texture changes from crisp and solid to soft and crumbly. As the flavors unfold, observe the layers. The saltiness hitting first, then the subtle undertone of potato, followed by the lingering taste of oil. Swallow slowly, sensing the chip moving down your throat, and pause to notice the aftertaste. The slight dryness it leaves behind. Reach for the second chip. Notice if your body is eager, if your hand moves more quickly, or if there's a subtle craving for the next bite. Take a moment to pause. And observe the anticipation itself. Hold the chip again. And this time, notice if your attention feels less curious or more familiar compared to the first chip. Bring it to your mouth and repeat the process of tasting and chewing. This time, notice if the experience is different. Is the crunch less sharp? The flavors less novel? Perhaps the saltiness feels more prominent. Or maybe the satisfaction of the first chip has softened into a quieter pleasure. Reflect on how quickly the initial excitement of eating can fade, replaced by a quieter, more neutral sensation. Take the third chip, but before eating, pause. Hold it with a sense of reverence, as if it is the last chip you'll ever eat. Reflect on all that went into creating this small, simple piece of food. Consider the potato, growing quietly in the earth, nourished by soil, sunlight, and water. Imagine the farmers who harvested it, the workers who sliced it, seasoned it, and packaged it. And the journey it took to reach your hands. In this small chip lies a connection to countless lives and elements of nature. When you're ready, eat the chip slowly, as if you're savoring not just its flavor, but the entire story it holds. Notice how the flavors and textures feel in this final bite. Is there a sense of gratitude? Or perhaps a deeper awareness of how small pleasures connect us to something larger. After swallowing, pause. Notice the lingering taste in your mouth. The dryness. Or the slight saltiness left on your lips. Reach for a glass of water. Lift it to your lips and take a sip slowly. Feel the cool liquid as it washes over your tongue and throat, cleansing your palate and refreshing your senses. Notice the contrast between the dryness of the chips and the smoothness of the water. Let yourself fully experience this simple act of drinking. The way the water seems to carry away the remnants of the chips, leaving a sense of renewal. Sit quietly for a moment longer. Notice the sensations in your body. The state of your mind. And your overall mood. Eating in this way, with such care and attention, may feel different from your usual habits. Take a breath. And when you're ready, open your eyes or lift your gaze, carrying this sense of mindfulness into whatever comes next.